What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all taking care of y'allself today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby, and smash that dope bell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. You know what I'm saying? On my note, my good people, I'm going to let the video take off. I'm going to catch you at the end, baby. Let's go.
Came in the house. When Dea gets an attitude, get mad, she goes in the room and goes off to herself. So that's why in the video, y'all see me go and say, what's wrong, Dea? Dea was in the room in the bed. She wasn't in no dark room. She walked back there by herself. And I asked her, what's wrong? And I said, you mad? And she said, yeah. And I left her alone. What I'm going to make her get up for and come where we at? We all in the same house. It's not like she in the house by herself. Like, she was not put in the dark room.
They're trying to say that y'all that Lexi put Dea in the dark room to eat. And that's what I'm saying.
To eat? No, she came out. Actually, Lexi was the one, if y'all seen on the video, and Lexi said, where's Dea? I said, she in the room. She got an attitude. I left her alone. And what Lexi do? Lexi went and got her out that room.
How they know that she went in there to eat like they got cameras in the house?
Exactly.
Hopefully that clears up any lies, rumors, anything that is going around about Cordea being put in a dark room for a punishment. Cordea went in there on her own because she was upset.
What point did you be like, you know what, I can't keep going back and forth with this nigga. I gotta let him be a father. I can't be tripping with him on his bullshit. I mean, I know you were still getting it because of his fame that he got, and then you just had to be like, it was
more so like when I took him to court, because y'all know we've been he was off and on child support for like however long we went to court. But when I took him to court originally, it was because of his Charlene. And it was because she was dictating how he was taking care of Kamari.
I heard that right. Charlene was dictating how CJ was able to take care of Kamari. I don't know if y'all remember from a while back, but Charlene got on a video and said that Nike was only allowing him to buy stuff for Kamari, not really be a dad to her. But as you can see here, Nike is saying that she was the one dictating how CJ was able to parent Kamari.
And, as she got older, it was me that she was coming to with the tears of, mommy, why, my daddy don't buy me this, or why I can't go out there with them, or why I can't do this. So when we went to court the first time, they told us that we can work it out ourselves. That didn't work when she stepped in the picture. So we had to get a judge involved, and then, rules and regulations was made. So her flying back and forth out here, I had no control over that. And I think that's what made me realize at this point, I'm going to put it in God's hand. I know she don't care for me. I don't care for her. But I'm hoping that her daddy would never let nothing happen to her. And I always made it clear, nobody is to put their hands on my child, because I didn't feel comfortable with her disciplining my child. And I'm going to use Lexi as an example. If he was with Lexi then, I would have no issue with Lexi disciplining Kamari, because she's not a rah person. She's like, okay, no, don't do that. We can go about this differently. Don't talk to me like that, type stuff. Not know I'm about to knock your out, or I'm gonna punch you in your eye. None of that. I made it very clear that nobody but her daddy was to discipline her. And it was then I had to just let it go and let it be like, I can't keep going back and forth with you because it's court order and she has to be there. So eventually when I broke it down to him and let him know, like, at the end of the day, this is something that got to be done, and we're going to either work together on it or we not. And it took a while, but then it was just like he seen the bigger picture, and we're here now. But if it wasn't for us going to court, and them still being together, I don't know how the shit would have went.
The reason why Kamari was going back and forth was because they had the court order, and it was in order for her to go back and forth and fly, and she had no control over that situation.
My situation, I really didn't feel any type of way, because like I said, she's done it before with me being there. So it's not like she's never aggressive with them. And she's just like, CJ is very soft, and I'm talking about baby CJ. He's very soft. So he really be off to himself, mind his own business, or he be up under his bed. And they, she outgoing, she plays, she laughs, whatever. But when she don't get her way, she gets upset. And if CJ has something that she wants, she'll hit him. And CJ, he's not one of them. He started crying or whatever. So Lexi be like, no, Dad, no hitting, we're not hitting, or whatever. And she'll get upset and try to hit at Lexi or whatever. Lexi's like, you want to go in timeout? And timeout is just taking her away from everybody else. She don't go in the dark closet. She don't go in the room by herself. If she go in the room by herself, that's because Dale wanted to go in the room by herself. But Lexi is not walking her away and putting her in the room and saying, stay in this room. You have to say, it's just, let's go walk it off. Let's try again. Let's just go in timeout and give you time. It's never nothing where because even with them not being my kids, if I felt like her disciplining them or putting them in timeout was aggressive or wrong, I would say something to my baby like, nah, you wrong, because she definitely couldn't do that to my kid. So I know they mom gonna feel some type of way about her doing that. If it was something out of place, I would have checked him and her. But it's when I say it's harmless, and then that's why she feels some type of way, because she knows she's not that person. And how they try to make her seem is like she didn't do anything to her other than take her by her arm and walk her off and come on, Dale, let's go in time out, take some time or whatever, no hitting. And that was that.
From my point of view, it did not look aggressive to me at all.
Witness her dad be with one woman and then with another woman, and that's coming in. So did you have any talk with her about, like, how she feels?
So even before she was there permanently, she's just always, you know, like I said, my baby daddy don't know how to hold his son. He talks too much. So he might be like, oh yeah, I'm going out with such and such today and I'm going to see so and so tomorrow. And Kamari's like, Daddy, you doing too much, or I don't like that. But as I've told her before, and I've said this to him, I don't want her to run into someone like him when it comes to relationship. I never want her to run into a man like him. Not saying he's a bad man, but relationship wise, he ain't got it.
Nike herself is saying that CJ is not good in relationships.
Make sure that you get with somebody that's gonna respect you, treat you like the princess you is. Your daddy give you princess treatment, even when you don't deserve it. And that's what the male that you're looking into should give you, princess treatment. And if he can't give you that, then he don't deserve you. So we have them conversations, and she'll come to me like, yeah, I heard my daddy talking to some girl I'm from. Then he said somebody else is coming on. I don't know about all that. But, you know, I don't be trying to mind his business too much because it ain't got nothing to do with me. But I do tell her, you know. But with him and Lexi being back together, he been stuck in front of that game. So it ain't too much cheating going on and ain't too much of him leaving because, hell, we can't get him from in front of the game.
I love what Nike said.
And I really didn't want Kamari on the internet because of people like that. Like, she's older now. She can read and see everything that y'all say about her daddy. And her being in the house with him or being around more now, she can see what's lies and what's truth, you know. But even still, nobody wants to go on the internet and see somebody wishing death on their daddy or lying on their daddy or saying he this and he that. And, you know, we don't tell our kids everything, but she'll be the one to be like, wait, daddy, so you going broke? Or somebody says they wish she was dead. You know, she does this. So that's why I said I want to keep her off the internet, because she's already been through so much with this situation. And then for the people to keep dragging it out or always making her the issue, it causes emotional trauma to her. And yes, I am going to put her back in therapy because she needed it. And hell, I'm going to go with her because I need it to keep me sane.
Now, this is why, in my opinion, Nike is
give their daughter or their kid busted lips and black eyes. I had to go to work with piles of makeup on my face trying to cover a black eye because I said something wrong or wore something wrong or didn't give you cigarette money or didn't give you beer money or just a petty argument. Met CJ in 2013. We've been on YouTube since 2015. Me and CJ was together for 2 years before we was even YouTube famous. The thing that caught me when I met CJ was he said, I'm looking for a job.
Baby. And I'm going to leave this video up there. You did? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you know what I'm saying? I hope that y'all went and watched my last video that I put up about, you know what I'm saying, how the kids, you know what I'm saying, what Kamari, woo, because what their parents, them show them. You feel what I'm saying? What they don't need to be showing them. You feel me? Nah. And I'm going to say this here, right? You got some kids stronger in adults, right? You got some adults not stronger than kids, right? But, you know, now she's saying she got to take Kamari, you know what I'm saying, to get, you know, see a little counseling, you know what I'm saying, get help. You feel what I'm saying? But I can understand that. That's good what she doing as a mother, you know what I'm saying? I round applaud Nike for that. You feel what I'm saying? Nike did it when it was in, where CJ and they from, and now she doing the deal while she in Las Vegas. You feel what I'm saying? Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, right? My thing is this here, right? Why the dude say, why he brought up CJ name and say, do she have any type of problem why CJ having multiple women around them? You know what I'm saying? Running in and out or whatever, right? Okay. Now, to me, why you gonna bring CJ up and you ain't bring Nike up? You feel me? What about both of their relationships? What they do wrong around that young girl? And she only a little younger. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking what nobody do. You feel me? But if you want to speak facts, you know what I'm saying? You got to ask the whole full 9 questions. You don't ask one question when it come down to, he said CJ. You feel me? Now, I don't know if this was the whole full audio, who else she was talking to. Maybe he did mention about both of them relationship. You feel what I'm saying? But to me, I ain't hear it on this. You feel what I'm saying? But to me, right, you know what I'm saying? The reason why this girl going through things now, it's because of the parents. It's because of CJ. It's because of Nike. You feel what I'm saying? And matter of fact, it don't have nothing like royalty. Charlene, she gonna play a little bit of key in this, but Kamari was in CJ care. Kamari was in Nike care. So I put these two parents up. You feel what I'm saying? Because they got to hold accountable what they do. You feel what I'm saying? They got to hold accountable what they put out there for people can come at them. Because a child love their old boy and their old girl. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want to hear no bad stuff, you know what I'm saying, about their parents. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it started off with the parents. You feel what I'm saying? When you by yourself, you feel me? And you ain't got no kids at all, right? You know all the matter if you out there in the world, you know all the matter somebody tell you got to humble yourself, right? You got to humanize yourself to a certain place so you won't be in a bad position, right? But when you got kids, you definitely got to humanize yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Because these kids gonna play a big factor in your life. Whatever you do on the outside of this internet, whatever you do for this fame life, you feel what I'm saying? You got to think for your kids. You feel me? You got people on internet going to come at little kids because some of them don't have parents themselves. You got grown-ups going to come at people, other kids, because they never been raised by their parent. No parent wasn't in their life. Some of them was in foster home. Some of them was in group home. Some of them was living in the streets, and then somebody brought them in for the shelter them. You feel what I'm saying? To give them a home. You find some grown-ups too, they lost like that though. You find little kids that go through the same thing and they lost like that because they missed their parents, right? You gonna find little kids gonna come at Kamari for everything because guess what? They blaming CJ and they blaming Nike for everything. You feel what I'm saying? But they try to put Kamari in the middle of it because they say Kamari the one caused the problem of all this. No, that little girl ain't. That little girl being a little girl like she always be. Any little kid gonna be spontaneous, like, you know what I'm saying, joyful, laughing, you know what I'm saying, chilling, not having fun. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna be on this internet. That's why internet ain't for these little kids. You feel what I'm saying? Because they gonna see some on this internet stuff and knowing that they gonna see something about their parents, what their parents doing. You feel what I'm saying? They parents play the real key factor in these kids' life, man. You feel what I'm saying? I blame CJ and I blame Nike. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. All this start getting out crazy when Nike and Royalty, they start fighting. All this back and forth didn't make no sense. You feel what I'm saying? And knowing that it's gonna affect that little girl. You feel what I'm saying? Kamari, she big for her age, but when it come down to mental stage, you don't know how she feel. You don't know what type of regret that she feel like, you know what I'm saying? I wish I wasn't here since I caused all this problem. You feel what I'm saying? See, people don't think for the kids. When they spaz out on the duck, they try to bring the kids into it too. But see, I don't bring the kids up into it. I bring the parents because these the parents' fault. You feel me? These parents, they need to learn their own lesson. They need to grow up, man. It ain't all about, when you get caught up in this thing, like in this internet stuff, you feel what I'm saying, so bad, and trying to get to that bad, guess what? Some people lose themselves on the side of what they need to do. You might do stuff for your kids, but mental and physical, what you need to do for your kids, it plays a key factor up here in their heart. You feel what I'm saying? You can talk to them all day long, but here in their heart, whole different ball game. You feel me? And it started off on the parents, man. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever CJ was doing, okay, guess what? Now, it playing a key factor in Kamari's life. Whatever Nike doing is playing a key factor now in Kamari's life. Everything coming at Kamari like she is the bad little girl. You feel what I'm saying? That's how she taking it, because you got grown-ups, you got kids that gonna say certain stuff, gonna make this little girl feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be wanting y'all, if somebody that share my YouTube with them, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because I spit the truth, I don't hold nothing back. You feel what I'm saying? And I pray that when they do see it, you get mad at me all you want. But me, I'm going to spit the truth. You feel me? It start off from the parents, man. It's our responsibility to not let our kids see and hear and see what we do. You feel me? Once you go into letting certain kids see and hear what their parents do, guess what? You drink around them, you smoke around them, you do stuff that you ain't got no business doing around them. Guess what? When that child give they have a baby, you can talk to that child like Nike say she be talking to Kamari, right? You can talk to Kamari all you want. You feel me? But the older she get, her mindset change. Just like what older you got, our mindset change. You feel me? The older she get, will she do the same thing what her mama do? Will she indulge that a man that was her daddy, will she see her daddy do? We don't know that. You feel what I'm saying? Because 9 out of 10, if she see it and the parents go to talking to them when they get a little older and 20 and 25 years old, first thing they're going to throw up in their parents' face. You did it. So let me, you know what I'm saying, go through what I'm going through. Eventually I'll change. But when you change, it might be too late to change. You feel me? It's up to them two, CJ and Nike, to change their mindset, to change what they put out, to change what they indulge out here. That way they won't get that bad, that backlash from other people. That way their kids won't see it. She might think she try to keep her babies away from it, but 9 out of 10, she gonna run across it one day. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what gonna throw her mindset to a whole nother position. You feel what I'm saying to y'all? Because it started off from CJ and Nike, man. You feel what I'm saying? When all that started popping off roads and when they're fighting all in the streets and doing all that other crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? CJ doing what he doing, you feel what I'm saying, man? They wasn't thinking about one little person. And the twins wasn't almost around at that time. You feel what I'm saying? You think that little girl wasn't feeling some type of when she was small back then? Yes, she was. The older she got, it's a lot of stuff that young lady was dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of key stuff. I guarantee it's a lot of key stuff that young lady was dealing with, but Nike ain't gonna really tell the whole thing on here. You feel what I'm saying? Because she gonna make sure she keeps something hid between her and her daughter, and that's good. That's what she's supposed to do. You don't leak out everything that what you and your daughter talk about. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The parents, I blame both of them. You know what I'm saying? They did that little girl like that, though. And I stand on no business about that. You know what I'm saying? And for the relationship goals, you feel what I'm saying? They did that little girl like that. Because you know why? CJ asked him being a daddy or a father. When you could turn a good father is not going to bring different women in the house. When you just a daddy and you just shacking, you going to do what you want to do. Know why? Because he famous. You know what I'm saying? CJ ain't never had this type of attention before until he got big on YouTube. You feel me? Money, fame play a major key in kids' lives and kids' relationships. I'm telling y'all, these kids, they don't know what's really going on behind this fame. You can talk to them till they get blue in the face. But the ones that really know what's come behind this fame, the ones that really know, CJ and Nike, they know what's goes on, come with this fame life. So it was their job to keep their kids safe and away from, you know what I'm saying, the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Push them back. Don't let them be on their phones. All on this text and You know what I'm saying? It's good for she can make a YouTube channel and tell her to make a YouTube channel and get off of her. Don't let her be on live with her friend and stuff like that. Because you're going to find people. Because I don't seen Kamara on live with her friend, a friend girl, one CJ had when they was over there. You know what I'm saying? And he took both of them out one time. They came to stay with CJ at that new spot. And CJ had brought her friend from Indiana. And because Kamara wanted her up there. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Don't you think that these kids nitpick at Kamara by, okay, your mama this, your mama that, your mama like this. See, all this play, I'm saying she can talk to Kamara all she want. But actually in reality, this internet, the young girl, how young she is not no full mature adult because she don't know. You feel what I'm saying? She know about little kid stuff. You know, little kids go back and forth, they argue, joke, call each other names, start fight, start confusion. But when it come down to the parents, man, it's different. It's different. I don't care what nobody say. It's different when it come down to y'all parents. Because kids look up to their parents, man. Their parents, kids look up, take their parents to the higher pedestal. Especially the old girl. The old girl, the higher pedestal. You feel what I'm saying? CJ, that girl love her daddy. But if for CJ, he should have been thinking for his kid, not for the internet, not for the enjoy and make other people feel comfortable on the outside of the internet. You feel what I'm saying? He supposed to be making her feel comfortable inside where his crib at, where his home was. He supposed to bring that peace, but he didn't. He was letting too much corrupt his mind. You feel what I'm saying? Then him and Royalty broke up. Then it started adding more fuel to the fire. You feel what I'm saying? And everything started piping up to the top. You feel what I'm saying? See, me, I don't know what's floating around in this world. I don't know if it's a virus floating around in this world, but back in our days, it seemed like every year get higher. Like 2023, 2024, 2025. I think every year get higher. I think it's a lot of young people out here lost. Like they brains just go straight to the top. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no thinking no more. It's saying what you feel at that time, at that moment. It's do what you want to do at that time, at that moment, because you say you grown. But when you ain't got no kids, man, you can ball till you fall, till you go straight to hell. You heard me? But when you got kids, you can't ball till you fall, baby. But you can still go to hell, too, at the same time. Now it's your time as a parent to think for that girl. To think for that little dude you got. You feel what I'm saying? It's not your time no more. Your time been stopped when you lay down and, you know what I'm saying, splack each other. You know what I'm saying? The baby come out. You dig what I'm saying to you? So, you know what I'm saying, my good people? You know what I'm saying? That's the end, my good friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment. Let me know if y'all don't spit the truth. Hit me up. You dig what I'm saying? But like I always say, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to spit the truth. And I stand on 10 whatever I say. You feel it? So on that note, my good people, that's all I got for y'all. You heard me? So y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, and smack that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. On that note, my good people, I'm gone from y'all, baby. I'm gone.